Sir, can we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Should we go live now? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. First, I will give you countdown. Then after you can start, sir.
Yes.
So, sir, it's 3, 2, 1. Over to you, sir. Now you can start the session, sir.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to Live Pharma Coalition, a global knowledge for pharma profession. You'll agree with me that dynamics of market are changing very rapidly. Things are moving. Stringent regulatory guidelines are coming. Then there is the uncertainty, volatility, complexity in the market. In this situation, it is very important for each one of us to stay abreast with the changing dynamics and know from each other through learning and sharing what is happening and what are the best practices. Keeping that in mind, today in our LPC, Live Pharma Coalition, we have a unique initiative, and that is connecting you with one of the management development program, MDP, that is happening in SIS, College of Management, Center of Excellence in Executive Education. And today's topic, what we are going to take you through, is understanding nuts and bolts of high performance team. What are the high performance team? What are the understanding? What are the nuts and bolts? And in this nuts and bolts, our today's speaker, Mr. Sushil Kumar Barkur, who is the Associate Vice President, Alchem Laboratories, Training and Development, Organizational Development. Mr. Sushil Barkur is going to share with us the nuts and bolts of high performance team. 3 components, what he is going to touch upon. The first one is performance planning. How as a manager can plan performance. Second component is performance coaching. How a manager can coach his team for high performance. And third is performance review. When you are doing weekly and monthly review, what are the parameters of the reviews? So these 3 components we are going to learn from them. So I am directly taking you through to that session. It is a live session. Please keep on sharing your learning and ask questions. So give me 1 minute and we'll start the session.
And all this happens in busy of seconds. It requires skills. What does it require? It requires skills. Right? Can you tell me? इतना सन्नाटा कर देते हैं चाय के लिए चलेंगे से बात हटे लगे lovely invokes an action bind simple लगता है इसको emotion word जो है ना हमारे French letters का है इसका होता है emotion means simple that being in the motion something which makes you to take action is emotion and emotion basic तो कितना होता है basic emotions कितना होता है And as a manager, you need to know a range of actions which generates all the emotions, all types of emotions. Because when success is there, you need to dance with people. Correct? देखो कैसा होता है? 120% celebration success is going on. Star award party, isn't it? And everybody is dancing, and a fellow comes. Next year का achievement क्या होगा? कितना करना है? क्या बोलेगा? अरे बाप रे! कैसे बोलते हैं? वो ऐसे लोग कैसे करते हैं? वो बॉस को लेकर जाते celebration. So that is the time, correct, where you have to celebrate. At the same time, sometimes you are putting your hands on a person's shoulder.
Yes.
Isn't it? But one of my bosses told me, Sushil, the success of you being manager is that whenever you want, you can put your hand on the shoulder of your team member, but none of your team members should be able to put their hand on your shoulder. That is the respect which you have to give. Isn't it? क्योंकि दूसरा वाला अगर हो गया, तो you are finished. Because there is a joke, ना? एक बार एक बंदा बोलता है अपने बेटे को, बेटा अगर तू पास नहीं होगा ना, तो मेरे को तो पापा कहना छोड़ दे. रिजल्ट वाले दिन बोलता है कि और घनश्याम क्या हाल चाल है?
घनश्याम
तुमने भी बोला कि इस बार अचीवमेंट नहीं होगा तो उनको पास बोलना छोड़ दे. तो सीधा गाँव में मुझे कैसे isn't it? So that respect needs to be always there. Correct? Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you spoke about all these factors, which makes a boss or a manager or the leader.
Yeah.
Why organizations do not plan, like body language? Why is it constrained to the HR of the organization? Why are other managers who handle different verticals are not trained or done something, given a training or understanding of these things? I see many organizations invest a lot of money in training the HR, because HR is supposed to know. HR is the frontline person who recruits, understands and gets the right person. But after you get the right person, it all depends upon how, because sir, you said attrition rate. How your boss basically manages you, decides how long the employee is going to be with the organization. Right, sir? So why are they not trained? Is it assumed that यार ये बंदा 10 साल से है तो ये सब जानता है? Is it like this?
No. See, if I may, it is not that people are not aware about it, isn't it? But people do not understand and they are unable to manage the pressure of deliverance and the people development agenda. ऐसा नहीं है that you don't know that what is the importance of body language, isn't it? But when you are in the field, you are going with an agenda. That by evening, the billing should be 20%.
I just want to quote you exactly. I'm not able to compute. But our students were being engaged, and they faced a lot of problems with their academic managers. But when we actually contact the examiners, I have a lot of respect for that company. They actually took the case with the area category manager for their internal corporate guides, and things they want to do. So why always has the HR has to implement? Can't it just be that this is being trained or this kind of exposure? Everybody knows that being empathetic, हम बोलते हैं, जो आप भी सिखाते हो. Knowing is one thing, and imbibing the same thing in the culture, because students say बहुत अच्छा होगा. Problem और कुछ नहीं.
I'll answer you this in a very holistic manner. You see that every position is hired in an organization with an expectation. Isn't it?
Yes.
Operationals guy, the people who are sitting here, they are hired on delivering something which is contributing to the top and the bottom line of. And as you all are from management side, you must be knowing this is very important thing that in any organization, this is composed then second comes the structure, and then third comes the annual.
Yes.
Because there is a goal is of prime importance, isn't it? Now to achieve that goal, the behaviors which are required comes into the structure. And the structures are very tight controlled bodies because it decides the discipline in the organization. Isn't it? And people are selected who has the attributes to fit into the system. Wherever, now you see, there are three things are there, so 3 to the 6 multiplied by 1, factorial 3 combination is possible. And this factorial 3 combination, they set in the organizational growth which follows a single curve. When organization is starting, the people become first because nobody is ready to join. अभी आप देखो any new pharma companies launch, what they look for, अच्छा आदमी आ जाए. Goals become secondary and structure becomes tertiary. But the same organization, when it starts making money, isn't it? Now the goal becomes top, people become second, structure become third. Top वाला बंदा directly medical rep से बात करता है, बीच के बंदे को. Because goal is important and then people, structure is third. Are you getting my point? And this,
How will you achieve
I don't know about that. There are, see, all organizations between 1 crore to 100 crores. Goal, people, structure. See, why you segmentize companies with blue chip? See, every organization, if I start today my business, isn't it? I'm not worried about the बंदे के साथ में क्या हो रहा है. I'm worried about the team members of the business. Until this I become sensitive. क्या होता है ना? It is just in a simple analogy. When I am hungry, I do not see whether it is a fresh food or a stale food as long as it is hygienic. जैसे एक रोटी खाया, उसके बाद में चॉइस आता है कि यार इसके साथ में अचार दे दो, मजा आता है. और एक बार पेट भर गया तो शाम को क्या डिमांड रहती है? Can we have 3 courses? So like organizations also, man. And you see that at this level, correct? When the organization is small, that they only make power. Yeah, जूता से लेकर ट्रेडिंग पार्ट तक सब एक काम. So those organizations which are less than 10 crores, उसके यहाँ तो CEO भी सेम है सर, accountant भी सेम है, HR भी सेम है, PF ऑफिस में जाने वाला बंदा भी सेम. Because differentiation of labor starts happening when the quantity of work is there. Otherwise, everything is on the negative side of the balance sheet. I hope I answered your question.
So the challenge is huge because there is a challenge.
Challenge is that is why we all are here, man. If the challenge is not there, then no what is required. And the simple definition of challenge is what you know. That if any work is being done, it requires resources. If you have enough resources to do that work, there is no challenge. So it is natural. Like breathing is natural, but if I'm suffering from asthma, then breathing is a challenge.
This is a very definition of scarce resources. You have to optimize the use of scarce resources to get the
And all works upon creating the potential difference. If everything remains the same, हम और आप काम क्यों करेंगे? मुकेश अंबानी correct works 18 hours a day, sir. You give you a document to him, next day you will see that it's read over with his remarks, you will get it. Because his potential difference is that the world's number one is having more turnover than you. Yours and my potential difference is that my neighbor is having better car than me. Would be. Correct. So man, if and it is said in Vedas also, that everything is relative. And if the relativeness is stopped, the world ceases. And that is why I generally say another saying which goes, and that is true for all of us as managers. Always remember, the more you resist, more it will persist. Accept. Things will start happening in your favor. And in change, when it happens in the organizations, we resist to those changes. And that is where you see our perceptions starts getting deceived. What talented tha, I believe, but change करते समय देखा attitude निकल गया क्या? Sorry, मैंने नाम लिया, I have a liberty of for example purpose, isn't it? So क्या हो गया आपका? Whenever there is a resistance, well, it is an opportunity to build a perception or destroy perception. I hope that I answered. Madam, answer ki abhi aage chaleंगे. So in the agile model, you see, team works to complete the task. Existence of the team is because there is a task. If the task is not there, and that is where you see, can someone tell me that what is the difference between this three-fold terminology? Because it is very important for all of us. That is the purpose, goal, objective, and task. Chapters of the paper interchangeably used for this. But here I have put specifically task for the team dynamics.
Task is tangible and visible for me.
Okay, fine. So you want to say tangible. What about objective? Objective is also tangible.
But measurable and
Why not objective can be measurable? That next year you have to do around 20 crores in clock zone.
But for task, if they have deadlines,
So there is also a single.
I will can be not. Purpose is something which gives a sense of fulfillment to the person who is really lovely.
This is something which is esoteric in nature, but कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं इसको. क्यों? परसों क्या बोलते हैं? Purpose means why I exist. My existence, organization's existence. You see now, why the companies are labeled antibiotic company, cardiac company, diabetic company, isn't it? Respiratory company. Their existence is because that they want to make difference in people's life. Well, in that particular, you understand?
So goal will be what, not what objective is how.
Now, goal is that how series of goals. Series of goals, correct, which will lead into that purpose. Okay. Now, goal is also tangible in your terms, isn't it? But goal is generally 3 to 5 years. But आज के ज़माने में, isn't it, 1 to 2 years बहुत हो जाता है आपके लिए, isn't it? But generally 3 to 5 years, and I tell you, coming are the days, isn't it, where manufacturing will once again dominate. Service तो बहुत है, because economy में services का percentage is high, but I tell you the manufacturing is going over here because the way that China and the world economy is changing towards India. You must have heard that Apple, isn't it? The Bangalore factory has done $5 billion exports from India in 2.5 years. Isn't it? So that is why here the goals. Then you see goals when they are further divided into your monthly, weekly, and till weekly. So वहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा आपका वो objectives हो जाएंगे. And when from the weekly it is converted onto daily and call wise, it becomes the task. And why I have put task over here? Because the kind of audience who are sitting over here, we monitor day-to-day tasks. हमारा measurement criteria of effective and non-effective of a person is not his height, health. That is what, how good he is in that task. And what kind of task we do? RCPA, detailing, retailing, resource planning. Right. And if a person does these 4 things judiciously, we say he is good enough to bring it up. That task कभी ये नहीं होता है कि billing is not a task. Billing is not a task, sir. तो कई तरीके से हो सकता है. Right? So इस task को करने के लिए क्या होगा आपके पास में? Team works to complete task by helping each other, and then you see challenging task maintain the individual interest. If as a manager, if you are keeping that task very easy, आदमी क्या होता है सर बहुत बड़ा है सर कुछ एक्चुअली कुछ तूफानी है. Isn't it? क्या सर last year we said and that is why you see people have at different levels and different moods. The person who is already performing at 120% with your routine question to him, he does not feel challenged and he goes back into the complacence. That's the बात कर रहा हूँ आपसे सब skill metrics का. Isn't it? High on skill, high on will, already performing very well. And आप जाके उसको बोलो, तेरे को बजट तो पता है तो करेंगे नहीं चिंता करनी. And he starts feeling not feeling challenged. For him, your top needs to be, see, can you, this is very nice you're performing very well. Can you bring down the list of top 10 customers who have got a lot of potential but not prescribing a single medicine? Can we sit together in this next 6 days, maybe by tomorrow you will know the name of the doctor, and let us make some strategic plan and you tell me what you require for the customers. वो देखो उसको एनर्जी कैसा आता है जैसे आपने चाबी भर पूरा होता है सर कल की बात कर रहे हो डायरी ओपन करता फट से निकाल के दिखाता है एंड सर आई वाज टेलिंग यू दैट दिस 3 एक्टिविटी आई वांट टू डू a fellow correct who is struggling at 90% 90 चलो बहुत ज्यादा बोल दिया struggling at 70% and you are telling him 100% is for good energy. Are you challenging or threatening? क्योंकि 90 वाले को बोलता तो चैलेंज लगता है 70 वाले को बोल दिया और आपने बोला फिर हाँ मैं मैनेजर हूँ और मेरी परफॉर्मेंस isn't it? So I don't want any spot on my performance. I want to see triple digit. तुमसे मिलने के बाद वो सीवी बनाएगा कि डॉक्टर लिस्ट देगा. So challenge a person, not threaten, because threatening generates wrong emotions. Challenging generates a different sets of emotion, excitement, optimism, hope, where the person feels I have the ability and I have the resources to do it. Right? So helping them to acquire those skill, knowledge, concept, and values enable them to meet the challenges. Manager's job is not easy work, sir. It is understanding the value and utilizing him for the achievement of common purpose, where he is achieving his individual goals, you are achieving your goals, and the organization is also achieving the goal. And that is why it is said, in a good team, first the goal alignment is necessary. तुमने बोला अगर इतना इंसेंटिव्स पड़ा तो बेस्ट आ जाए नहीं चाहिए एक्साइटमेंट ही नहीं होता इसे आप so our goal alignment
So I hope this session was very relevant to each one of you. What Sushil sir talked about was three aspects of a high performance team. The first aspect one was how to build a high performance team. What are the traits of a high performance team? How you can manage those teams, right? And then second point he talked about that there are three elements. There are three elements in a high performance team. The element one, that is task. Second element, that is team. And the third element, that is individual. So team is possible only when there are collaboration among the team members. There is a very good collaboration among the team members, right? Each and every team member helping each other, collaborating, then only it is possible. And second element, he told about task. Task should be very clear to everyone. Everyone should know what is the goal and what is my role. And third thing is individuals. My dear friends, unless you give a challenge to every individual, they will not enjoy the task. So make sure that as a manager, as a leader, you need to give a challenging task. If there is no challenge in life, then they will not enjoy working under you. You need to give a challenging task with a positive effort. You need to give a challenging task with a positive effort to the people so that everyone is excited, interested. This is what sir has told. And another important point, another very important point sir brought into the session is four things: purpose, objective, purpose, objective, task. This is how you need to divide your things. What is the larger purpose? What is the larger purpose of the organization, which is a broad and futuristic? What's the purpose? Why I do exist? The important points are told about the purpose is, why do I exist? What is the purpose of USB? Is a cardiodiabetes company. Cipla, the purpose is respiratory. Alchem, the purpose is antibiotics. Lupin, known for the TB. So the point here is every company exists for a larger purpose. Although they are having many more basket, but that is what is known for. So be well-defined purpose. The first point is well-defined purpose. And second point, then sir told about his objectives. Right. Once purpose is very clear, then what are the objectives? What is the broad objectives? Which are tangible. Objective should be very clear to the people. Right? Is it tangible? And once the objective is also set, once again the objective is also set, then the third point is told is task. What are the weekly tasks? What are the daily tasks? What are the doctor-wise tasks? So you should be very clear that I need to focus on daily and weekly call. Right? So the task should be very clear. Daily, what am I going to review? Daily, what am I going to review? Weekly, and what are the performance parameters I'm going to evaluate? So these things should be very clear. So this is what in an MDP, I hope each one of you enjoyed the session. It's a very relevant session which brings some importance, nuts and bolts of a high performance team. The team should be very clear and should be able to do the justice to the people. Right. I would like to highlight many more points on this, which will be bringing some clarity to the people. So that is what is there. Everything should be clear. So let me share with you so that you will be able to got it. A quick recap of whatever things we have covered. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Yes. So this is what sir shared with us. Okay. I hope my slides are visible.
Yes, sir.
Building high performance. What is a team? Effective characteristics of a team. Stages of team building. Various issues of the team. Two or more person coming together for a common purpose and who are accountable for result while accomplishing the individual goal is a called team. Right. The three things are told about team. Dynamics of the team. Each individual contributes to the team effort, team, task, and individual. These three things should be very, very clear. And you need to work on that. When it comes to team works to complete task by helping each other. Then individual, changing task, maintain individual interest. And then it talks about each individual contributes to the team effort to complete the task in hand. Helping one to acquire skill, knowledge, concept, and values will remain, enable him to make the challenge. Okay. Then effective team characteristics, purpose should be clear. Purpose should be very clear. You need to give empowerment. You need to do relationship and communication. Flexibility is very, very important. Optimal performance, recognition, and appreciation. And last but not least is moral. If you see, my dear friend, this is the full form. This is the acronym of perform. P stands for purpose. P stands for purpose. E stands for empowerment. Purpose should be very clear. As I told, purpose, goal, objective, and task. Broad purpose, then divide that purpose into the yearly, monthly goals. Then goals should be converted into objective. Task-wise objective, primary-wise objective, secondary-wise objectives. Divide the objective as monthly, fortnightly, and weekly. And then last but not least, task is what you monitor daily, right? So purpose, then empowerment of the team member, then relationship and communication, how to relate with the people and communicate to each other. Flexibility is one of the very important elements for the leader. They should be flexible, open to change. Don't be rigid. Ki no, aisa hi hoga. Be open to change. That optimal performance, not maximum, not minimum. Optimal performance criteria says how I can get the optimum result by optimum utilization of resources. And what are the resources you get? Your people are the resources. Your activities are the resources. Your scientific communication are the resources. You yourself is a resource. So as a leader, how I should ensure that optimal utilization of all the resource organization is given me for the maximum result. And then recognition. R stands for recognition and appreciation. Those people who are meeting the target, they should be recognized. And those who are exceeding the target, they should be rewarded. Those who are meeting the target, they should be recognized. Those who are exceeding 110%, 115%, they should be rewarded. Otherwise, there will be no difference in 100 and 120. If you are recognizing 100% also, if you are recognizing 120, 130% also, the 130% achievement person will say same recognition for 100%, same recognition for 125%. Why should I do 125? I will also stop my sale at 100%. That is why recognition should be given to the 100% people who are meeting the target, but we should reward those who are doing a little bit better than what is expected. That is 101%, 110% people should be rewarded. And then moral of the team is very, very important. They should be keeping moral very high. That is what is required in the organization. Right. Effective team characteristics, what sir told about the clarity of the objective. Very, very important. Rules of the game should be very, very clear. Trust between the team members is very, very important. And then confidence on the leadership. If people are not confident on your leadership, they will not follow you, whatever you see. right? And tolerance of disagreement. You should be able to tolerate if someone is disagreeing. Shared leadership, reality check. So these are the 5 elements: clarity of the objectives, rules of the game, trust between the team members, confidence of the leadership, tolerance of the disagreement, shared leadership. You keep credit to the people who are working under you, and reality check. Keep on checking the reality. What are the things they are doing good? What are the things they are not doing good? That is what is required, right? So this is what Sir has told about understanding the nuts and bolts of a high performance team. So once again, thank you very much, everyone, for watching live and understanding the things. I hope you all enjoy the session. Keep on sharing your and learning and questions on the WhatsApp and Facebook. We keep on, as you know, Life Pharma Coalition, a global knowledge and networking forum for pharma professionals. We invite industry leaders and experts every week to share their views on changing dynamics, what is happening in the industry today. So next week, again, we'll come with someone new, with some new topics. Till then, happy learning. Thank you. We would like to thank Imagica Health, our live stream partner, to continuously supporting us on this session. Thank you very much. Have a nice Sunday.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, so from here, I am ending this meeting.